Kannst du die Tür zu machen, Bro?
Oh! Oh my God! Good morning! Yeah! Hello! How you guys doing? Good morning, good morning, good morning! Whew. I'm hot. Little bro has so much energy, I'm sure he pounded before stream. I was in the gym. That's why I'm late.
Cakes got
I was in the gym. We didn't have any other time we could have gone.
Release is never dropping.
That was the only way.
Hi.
So I'm
Check developers. Demo out. Check.
Cool.
Mixed review. Check.
Positive.
Doesn't work on AMD. Check.
Works on AMD.
Unbalanced
Check.
game. Check.
True.
UI bugs. Check.
Wrong.
Yapping all day. Check.
Wrong.
Make a good game and don't market it. The
Bielefeld
money will
mentioned.
come to you.
Oh.
Hello, Cakez.
Oh. There was supposed to be like a terrorist attack again in whatever city. Yikes. Yikes. So like I saw this already, right? Yesterday. Or I woke up this morning to this. I was like, damn, Capushman must have been angry. This guy must have been flaming me for, you know, telling him that I didn't understand his code very much. I was like, I was scared to open it up. But actually, this GigaChat, this absolute insane Giga person has explained to me exactly what the issues are that we had yesterday. And it's amazing because he fixed a lot of things for us.
Hello.
I wasn't expecting this at all. It's really cool. And also, guys, I'm currently in the process of trying... Maybe you guys have done this before. I'm trying to include a file into a HLSL shader. There's an include directive that is possible, but only if you put a D3 include pointer in there. Have you guys... Has someone of you ever done this before? I've googled this. But I don't understand how these things work. So if anyone has done this before, I'm trying to do that today. Not yet. Because then I can include my shader header in there. And then I have the structures defined in that. And I don't have to define them in here. Like, I don't have to define the transform struct again. Because it's already defined here. In here. That's actually a good idea. And useful, yeah. So that's what I'm trying to do. And I was able to do this in Vulkan, no problem. Vulkan just works out of the box. In DirectX, you have to put some D3D include pointer. How's moving to DirectX going? Good. Watch this, man. Why the hell do I get the Discord notifications 3 minutes later? Oh yeah, the shader fails to compile. I see. Yeah, we're getting failed to compile shader because I'm including this still, so I'm probably not gonna have to do this. So we're doing Vulkan today. No, we're not doing Vulkan. So this is what I've got so far. You can... there is transparency in the game again. The title shows up again. You can start. Some stuff is not properly rotated, as you can see. I'm not rotating it. I have many things in a shader header file and I just include it in each shader where I need it without using that include thing. Okay, maybe it's because... Maybe I need to put it in a different folder. It's greener because... Yeah, the green is greener because I'm not doing any shadows. I don't apply any lighting to the scene. Actually, it looks quite amazing, I have to say. It looks really good. Looks better than I thought. And yeah. So most of the things do work again. Obviously, there are some shader stuff that doesn't work. Like, for example, this is supposed to be clipped. That's a clip rectangle. Just make the game without lighting. And the font obviously doesn't work. It indexes into the wrong texture. And obviously this is supposed to be transparent. That doesn't work either yet. But yeah, that's what it looks like. And it actually works. Obviously there's no rotating in the game yet. 10th time the charm. Some of them are just rotated wrong. That's funny. So yeah, the game works, but obviously we need to fix all of the other the things, right? Cakez, why spend time rewriting the game in DirectX if half a year ago? If in half a year you will rewrite it in Unity anyways. I will never rewrite my game in Unity, bro. What are you talking about?
Just joined. Glad to be back to my favorite Vulkan and Godot stream.
Bobat!
Please keep your functions shorter
What do you mean,
than
Godot?
5 lines.
What do you mean, Godot, bro? What? What's this guy saying? I feel attacked. Personally. So yeah. Mr. Cakez, Mr. Fluffy Unicorn, good morning. So, Supaku says he can just include the shader. So that's what I'm currently trying to do. I have already managed to do a texture array, it looks like. There's 2 ways to do this. I'm doing this, but there's also another way to do this, which is texture to the array, and then just font atlas. I don't know which one to use, actually. I haven't used this yet, but I'm already uploading the font to the GPU, and I'm not getting an error. So that's what I wrote yesterday too, because I didn't just want to come online today and have nothing done. Where is this? Dev buffer. I think it's here. Yeah, you need to do some sub-resource data and then create the texture with the sub-resource data. Apply to it. And in the sub-resource data, I put the memory here. And then you have to say... I don't understand the pitch and slice pitch, to be honest. But... Oh, and this is supposed to be... This is actually supposed to be by 2, I think. Not 4. So there was a bug in there still. Apparently, I do a set current directory W before the material compiles, so the include file is found. Set current directory W.
Don't be afraid of poor marketing and you'll be stronger.
Before you compile the shader.
Good game will sell nonetheless.
And
the money will come to you.
My man AQ, good morning. And can you... And hey, Abbott, good morning. Good morning, sir. Hello, you guys. It's too many people. Rafi, Diamond, Taskas, good morning. Do I have to reset it back to the current working directory? Like, how does that work? Like, if I set it to source / to source. Yeah, how does that work? And then maybe L? Does DirectX stuff now run? Yeah, the DirectX stuff runs on a system that the game couldn't run before. And now we are basically, I'm just gonna fix the rest of the graphic things, and then DirectX is done, and then we're gonna figure out if DirectX is better than OpenGL. I should be able to distribute both. Where's that? Create device. So I'm gonna go over Capushman. I'm gonna go over your stuff in a second. I just wanna get a little bit of progress done on stream, and then we're gonna go back to fix all of the different things. Because there are some issues that I'm still doing. No worries, Cakez. Yeah, my man. I really appreciate the extensive things that you've written there. I really do. Where the hell is game texture? Texture Atlas for our fonts? Dev buffer, vertex. Ah, here. So basically what you're saying is you put it here, and then in the shader, you just include this, like this. Whoops. Like that. That's what you do. And then, like, how do I... And then do I need to set the directory back to something else? Or how long does that... How long does the set directory W exist for? Like, let's say I do the vertex shader, right? And then I do the fragment shader. The pixel shader, sorry. And, like, how do I set it back to, like, dot? Like, how do I set it back to...
Am I so out of
to, like, das übergreifende
Schruppter just
Verzeichnis.
subscribed. Hope
Working
you do some
Verzeichnis.
Valentine shit with a girl today. Broke
Moment.
is less than 3.
Moment. Yeah, we gotta do that. Thanks very much for the support, Mr. Shrubter. Bro, I really appreciate it. Yes, we do. Hope you're doing good too, bro. Hope your job is still good. You're still enjoying your job, bro. Hey, Cakes. Hey, Neon Codes. Good morning. Hello. Super cool. Do I have to reset it back? How do I set it back to, like, my current working directory? Which is... So I need to go into source, and then the shader header is here. How does that work? And then how do I set it back? Let's just test. Can this fail even? Cool. I'm trying to Google how others do it. I have a custom folder system. A custom folder system, okay. Okay, I'll just try this. Wait. Warning. Oh no, the warning is fine. Let's just test. No, we got an exception. But no. Failed to compile vertex shader, null. Error. Why do I not get an error now? That's odd. Cakes, is it git push or git pull day? Git push, of course. We're gonna push today, bro. Today we are going to push the DirectX branch, essentially. The DirectX commit will be an entire commit for DirectX. Today. I don't understand. Maybe this doesn't actually work here? Wait, I'm pushing the directory, then I can't go to assets, but then I have to do ... slash go back to assets like this. Hey Collector, curious, did everyone have enough cake this week? Cake? Will the game just work with DirectX once you're done? I'm not familiar with this stuff. I'm hoping that it will just work, yeah. Failed to compile shader, okay. Where? Yeah, so it doesn't seem to work, bro. What does the debug console say? Nothing? Exception happened. Failed to compile vertex shader. Exception happened. Occurred. Null pointer occurred. In string lang. Maybe GPT, sir? I don't know. Let's see, so that works. Then what does it do? We have an error blob. And then the message is... No include handler specified. Can't perform include. DirectX APIs... Use D3DX APIs. Or provide your own include header. At game start I saved the result of get's current working directory as a main working directory. That's how I reset it. Wait. At the start... Okay, so basically what you're doing is you call whatever auto, let's do auto first. Dir is get current working directory. Oh, I use compile file include as an argument for the compile function. Wait, maybe that works then for the compile function. Maybe I don't. For flag? Or here. In the flags? Wait, maybe it's the flags. I want to Google this. Are you winning, son? I think I'm winning, yeah? Yeah. We're making good progress on the DirectX stuff. Flags. D3D include. I had this open. Compile options. Compile options flags too? What? File. So that doesn't exist here. It's not a flag? Okay, where do you put it then? D3D compile standard file include as an argument for the compile function. As an argument. Here, maybe? Wait a minute.
We are all so proud of you for replacing OpenGL and DirectX.
I googled
with
that
a
yesterday.
metal
I did that. I
renderer.
can't do
Your
this.
renderer
Why?
will now be problem-free.
Candidate function is not viable. No known conversion from a D3D include pointer to a shader macro. Check the documentation again and search for the correct term. But do you even call this function here? Or do you call a different function? Can you check, please? Because it tells me that I can't use it. It's the third parameter, not the second. Really? Okay. Ah. Aha! Then, wait, we are currently in shaders, right? Wait, so I'm in this folder here. I'm in DirectX, so I need to go one up.
Damn, this is actually
Dot slash shaders.
slash mostly positive.
We're in assets. Dot slash source slash shader header. That's what it is. The 2 days are up. Did he manage to implement the new renderer? Yes, I did. Now it's just minor things that I could do over time. No? Of course I did. What are you talking about, bro? How's it going? Hey, Kyoto, good morning, bro. Oh, God. Sorry, guys, the YouTube chat didn't update. Let me read some of the messages. Why spend time rewriting DirectX if in half a year? You're wrong. I'm not gonna switch to Unity, bro. Inukai, where are you? I ignored Inukai enough that he stopped typing. Big W. You made OpenGL and DirectX look so bad that everyone just prefer other ways to develop a game. You make OpenGL and DirectX 11 look so bad that everyone just prefers other ways to develop a game. No. If I make it look bad, then that's because it is the way it is, man. That's the problems you face. You think I'm the first person that faced these issues? No, you just see me face these issues. Other people either have never faced these issues, just talk about them because they heard about them, so that they can regurgitate the same shit that everyone else is saying, or they don't know. Okay, bro? Or they have encountered this, but then they talk about it, but you don't get the impression of what that actually means. When someone says that, oh, should I use OpenGL to make my game? Then they say a bunch of pros and cons, and one of the cons is OpenGL is not widely supported. You could have issues on other systems. Yeah, then you saw that in, let's say, a video or in some sort of article that you read, or in maybe in a guide, in a tutorial. But you don't know what that means because you've never seen that. And all they say is, well, it's not going to be widely supported. So, if I'm making it look bad, then that's because that's the way it is. Because you just encounter these problems when you do this. When you've never done this before, you will encounter these issues. Is this DMCA free? I don't know. Let me check. You mean the music, right? Let me check. And it's too hot, bro. I wanna drink it. So, and also, like, I'm not mad that we have these issues. I'm just happy that we're getting somewhere. Let me see here, live yesterday. No, yesterday was completely fine. Like, I don't have any, let's say, what is this called? I don't have any DMCA strikes, so. We're DirectXing yet, yeah. So what was I doing? Oh, I was reading YouTube chat, sorry guys. DirectX even runs better on Linux than on Windows with DXVK. I don't get these OpenGL trolls. Yeah, some people just don't know, and they just regurgitate again what they heard on the internet without actually going through the steps. You see me go through the steps, and then if someone else would have gone through the same steps, they would have the same opinion. Or a very... Maybe they come out with a different opinion, but very likely they will have the same. That's also the reason why Godot stopped supporting OpenGL. Hey, I've been watching your videos and I was wondering if you thought about using Angle, which allows you to translate OpenGL codes to DirectX metal, etc. Me using Angle? No. I would rather write a DirectX rendering backend, have full control over the backend, and then decide to use a different backend or not. And then you guys use Proton or whatever. Who does it... wait, hey. Who does it good so we prefer DirectX? DirectX is better than OpenGL even on Linux. Not on Mac yet, but deprecated OpenGL anyways. Yeah. Can't imagine Apple will deprecate OpenGL anytime soon. That's a lot of text. I've already deprecated on ARM. Okay, not gonna lie. I'm excited to see how long it takes him to migrate. It's been quicker than I thought, but we'll see. Yeah, like, it's been only so slow. The reason why we are so slow, by the way, is because we are using... I spent a lot of time yesterday writing a fully fledged logger, which, by the way, we can do better, actually. So, Capuchman wrote me that. So, yeah. I'm using OpenGL with Godot and Raylab. The 2019 iPad only supports OpenGL. Believe it or not. The 2019 iPad. Let's see. Anyways. I'll never understand why people come into Twitch chat just to bitch and complain. Just enjoy the stream and relax. Oh, they have fun doing that. That's why. Cakez, the only reason it was so slow because Capuchman code is hard to understand. Ah, shut the fuck up. Okay, anyways, so does it work now? It should work, right? With this include, would be awesome if it... wait, do I still have this compile thing, this set directory? I don't. Let's see. Exception happened. Failed to compile shader, null. Oh yeah, of course. I don't get, like, exception happened. Error. Print debug message. Assert. Why is the assertion not hit? What the hell? It's weird. I should get an assertion. Hello, good morning, Capuchman. Great help as usual. Great day, everyone. Hello, Shady11. Yeah, my man. And Novosti, thank you very much for following earlier. Yes, but if you want to sell games, you want to support iPad, not Mac. No, if you want to sell games, bro, especially on the computer, you make a good game and you target Windows first, and then people will use Proton if they like your game. You don't need to have crazy formats. I am still failing to compile the shader, and the reason for that is that unexpected... actually, error. Shader header, unexpected token point. Syntax error, token point. Point in rect must return a value. Shader header 29. Oh. Shader header. Interesting. Point. Let me see here. Oh, we need to define step functions to be different as well, right? There is no step in GLSL. Oof. Point in rect. Unexpected token point. So I guess point is a GLSL function, right? So I would have to say P. So now we have to debug. And point and rec doesn't return anything? Unexpected identifier fract in 38. Oh god. Okay, what is the equivalent? Point is just a variable name. But which needs to be flow to. The reason why this works is because I'm defining HLSL. And then I'm defining vector2 to be flow2. So that I'm compliant with GLSL and HLSL at the same time. Tricky, yeah. So basically a vector2, like these defines are there already. I just need to define more. So what is the equivalent of rect? GLSL, fract, HLSL. Frac? It's just frac? So, okay, so I need to define more. Basically, hashtag define. Fract is frac. Thank you. I wonder if this even works. There's no way this works. It just works. Okay, so mix is, what is it called? I think it's step, right? Mix is step. Lerp? Oh, it's lerp, okay. Redefinition of shader rendering option. Oh my god. It just works. I was expecting way more issues. Lol. Wait, static const int. Okay. Shader header. What do I call these? That's insane, man. Can I just switch? So these need to be static const. Hopefully I can do const in HLSL, man. GLSL. Let's see. Redefinition of transform. Oh my god. That's insane. So now I can get rid of transform, guys. Watch this. Goodbye. Oh, global data. How does that work, bro? Ah, I see. Wait, so global data constant buffer. And then I put just global data in here. I see. And then obviously I'm using global data somewhere, right? What am I using? Author, yeah, global data.author projection. And something else? I think that's it, actually. Okay. Let's see here. Redefinition of font atlas. Ah, yeah. Okay, so one more question, guys. Texture arrays in HLSL. This way or this way? What is the best way to do it? Valentine's Day and watching cakes. That's love, isn't it? Chat and cakes. I hope this Friday finds you well. Hope you too, bro. Hello, have a nice day. Hey, thanks very much, Peleros on YouTube, bro. With Proton, you can even play on Android or Mac if you play your game isn't DirectX 12.
Guten Morgen, Gigagood developer.
My man.
Good morning, chat. Guten Morgen, Cakez.
Good morning.
I thought about an unrelated quote after seeing the notification of your stream. I have always found clowns really fascinating, especially on film. Even as a kid, I was never scared of them. Rob Zombie.
What am I supplying with the CPU? Okay. I'm supplying. I'm supplying this. And this. God bless you. Thank you, man. And thank you, Sensi. I like this stream. Oh, my man. Thank you, bro. Good morning. Ooh. I would go texture array. Seems like it has more functionality overall. I looked away for a second, Detch. I don't think 2D texture array exists, bro. So... And it's like array size here. Is this GLSL or HLSL, Cakez? We are currently working with HLSL. It was in your defines in the previous file. Okay, so I'll just test this. I'll just test if this works. No, not D. What does Shift D mean? Sorry. Okay, I'm just gonna do this. So because this doesn't cause me an error at all. Let's just see. Bro, I literally just included a file. Wait. If this works, then I'm actually a wizard. I'm actually a wizard if this works. If I now switch to OpenGL and my shader header still works, then I'm actually a wizard. Shit! OpenGL does not allow the usage of keyword static. Fuck you! Okay, so we need to define static in the shader header. I knew this was gonna happen, because static is not allowed. Okay. God damn it. So how do we get rid of static? Do I just define static to nothing? How do we do this? I need to have a way. Why are we open in OpenGL? I want to define static. Okay, so in OpenGL, so if we have defined, so it's here. If we define HLSL, then I want to define these. Otherwise, I want to define static to nothing. Right? Define GLSL. No. Because my default is GLSL. My non-default is HLSL. So all I need to do in DirectX shaders from this point onward to have this file in there is define this at the top. All I need to do, just remember this. Define this. It seemed laggy. It seemed a bit laggy, doesn't it? I mean, it's 1,000. I'm still good. Holy. Guys, I'm actually a wizard. I'm an actual wizard. I can switch between DirectX and OpenGL like this. And I could give you the option to switch between DirectX and Wizard, but only through the config file for now. Because it requires a restart. And I do not want to spend any time on writing something between DirectX and... Oh, not Wizard. I mean OpenGL. Sorry. So this is why Call of Duty says restart required. Because they're lazier. You can restart. You can... Basically, you can initialize your window for DirectX and OpenGL. It's possible, yes. I still won't be able to push today, guys, because I need to redesign how my window is resized, right? I still need to redesign this stuff properly on the Windows code, but that has nothing to do with DirectX. So it will probably take me the weekend to do this off stream, because I want this to be done properly. But yeah, Just works. It just works, man. It's awesome. Cool. So that works here, and we can always switch. That's amazing, man. Honestly, can't blame them. What if one crashes? If one crashes, you use the other one, man. Okay, let's go back to main. Damn, that's amazing. We can now switch between OpenGL and DirectX like that, man. That's crazy. Now, let's start fixing DirectX, guys. Okay. What can we do here? I would recommend just using and maintaining a single renderer. The reason why I want to be able to switch between the two is if I encounter unforeseen problems with DirectX, I still want to be able to fall back to OpenGL if I have to. But in the future, I will 100% switch to DirectX and then stay there. This music is pain. You guys don't like the music? Right, let's do a pull. /pull. Okay, chat. Do you like the music?
Cakez, if I remember right, you told me once on Discord that as a kid, a big bearded man with an umbrella came to your room and said, "You are a clown, Bernd." I think he was wrong. You are a magical clown.
Yes, no. Start pull. So I'm gonna ask you guys, do you like the pull? The music or not? Participate in the pull, please, and be honest instead of contrarian, please. Okay? Contrarians make it really difficult to figure out if you really like it or not. Vulkan is the same level as DirectX OpenGL Metal. No, it's not. Vulkan takes way more time to set up and maintain. What's the performance improvement with DirectX? I'm not locked on the GPU at all. My GPU rendering code runs in about a millisecond. We can actually test this if you're curious. Let's see here. Let's switch back to OpenGL. I'm CPU bound. My game is not slow on the GPU. My CPU is lagging behind the GPU. Vulkan is about 500 lines to render a triangle. If you like the minimum, I can do it in 500 lines of code, but it's still 500 lines of code. It's a lot of setup code. And then maintaining Vulkan takes a long time. Let's see here. Let's do a scene that is more complex, right? With stuff going on like this. Like, let's place these guys here. Let's make a screenshot. Never mind. I didn't start it through RenderDoc, sorry. The 2K FPS is in this menu. I basically draw nothing here, so... And I don't compute anything. Here is more stuff happening. And so we will get through to this next week, hopefully, when DirectX is done. There are performance pitfalls in my game that we have to flash out. So it looks like the majority of people, well, on YouTube it's 50-50, and on Twitch 25 of you guys don't like the music, while only 5 like it. So I guess I'll switch back to either Stardew Valley or... I'm gonna switch back to Stardew Valley for a while. And then I'm gonna just switch to the other thing. Thank you guys for... guys, what do you want me to do? There's only limited amounts of music, okay? And I spent all my time developing the game, okay? I have no time to think and to look for music at the moment, okay? Either this or no music, okay? I'm not enabling song requests, because then I might as well just turn off my YouTube stream. Absolutely not. Old music is better. Direct play, nah, your lot are unhinged. Cakez is using the new renderer. This is not using the new renderer, no. This is using the old renderer. But I just want to prove a point here. I can show, like, look at this. The entire frame takes less than a millisecond to compute. Okay? we can do a calculation, okay? 60 FPS is 1 millisecond. 60 FPS. No, wait. 16,6666666 ms is 60 FPS. Okay? That is 60 frames per second if you're hitting this. Usually you want to be well below that, not beyond. Beyond is worse. And so you want to hit 16 milliseconds or below. If you're hitting 16 milliseconds, you're pushing it. And because that is 60 FPS. And you want to target 60 FPS. And if you have less than 1 millisecond time spent on the GPU, that is 60 times 16. Correct? Am I doing this correctly here? Is that the correct... Is that the correct calculation? 16.3? 60 times, I mean 16.3, yeah, well, you could also do that, like, because we're not actually a millisecond, but 800 millisecond, yeah, but yeah. So it's about 1000 FPS. Okay, so we are barely scratching the surface here of what, like, we have way too much FPS, let's say that, okay, on the GPU. So the GPU could take twice or 3 times more load and we would still be well beyond what we need. We would still be fine. It's totally okay. And now I can switch to DirectX, but DirectX is not doing everything that OpenGL is doing. But we can switch to DirectX and then just see what the difference in milliseconds is. I'm assuming DirectX will be faster. I'm assuming. Do you cap your frame rate and or VSync? I think what I'll do, Travis Roman, is I will just enable VSync at all times and don't give anyone the option to turn it off. Because I don't see a reason to do it any other way. Maybe I could cap the FPS, but why times 16? Because I'm running on 1 millisecond. So here is the this is the FPS, by the way, showing up. So let's see here. Let's open that. Yeah, otherwise it's massive energy waste. Yeah, it is. It is. And I don't think I will give anyone the option to turn it off at all. As far as I know, Vampire Survivors doesn't do that either. And no one complains. Let me see here. Render doc. Let's see. I'm actually intrigued to see. I have no idea what this will look like. Well, it's VSynced, so can we even debug this? It's VSynced by default, and I don't even know how to turn it off. It's probably a swap chain thing. There's absolutely no way that DirectX is literally 76 microseconds. You know what microseconds are, guys? There's absolutely no way. Holy, there's no way. Wait, wrong scene. Sorry, guys, wrong scene. No, wait.
No knowledge, no games, release,
Start.
no good text, no code, damage, react, Andy, fuck off, stop streaming, okay, champ.
We had three guys here. That's what we had. That was the scene. Let's make a screenshot of that. That's much better. There's absolutely no way. This is 72 milliseconds. Microseconds. A microsecond. 1,000 microseconds is 1 millisecond. So, there's no way, man. If I take... Well, how do we even do this, man? So wait, if I take 1,000 microseconds and divide that by 76, that is 13 times. 13 times does that fit in there. And then I take 13 times and I multiply that by 16. And then I multiply that by 60. That's 12,000 FPS. I think. From the GPU. I think we are sitting at 12,000 FPS. Compared to 900. Transparency is already fixed. Look at this. This is transparent. I already have transparency in the game. I'm not sorting it, but it's in the game. Sorting is on the CPU, so that wouldn't affect it at all. We have transparency. Range display. These things don't take much power on the GPU though. A little bit, yes. It's hard to admit, but DirectX is better and easier for games. Only problem is... Nth multi-platform. OpenGL is not bad, but DirectX has its own tools and libs. You can use Proton on other platforms, man. Big number. Thank you very much for following and to like Cassia. Case. Thank you very much for following too. Used STL3 GPU. Yeah. So if you want to make a game in C++, I heavily recommend STL or the Raylib to start out. Imager, Poggies. 13,000 FPS. Yeah, it's quite a lot. Yeah, it's crazy. Anyways, I wasn't expecting this, not SFML. I didn't try SFML, so I can't recommend it, but I heard good things about it. So I can only say it second hand, if that makes sense, right? I can't really tell. I'm not rendering text on DirectX. I do, yes. Here. It's this call here. This is the text, but it's not the font. I'm not indexing into the font atlas yet. This is what I want to do next, actually. Which we already have the data on the GPU. I'm just not using it. It's the texture atlas here, the font atlas. And I think the easiest way to do this is just to do an if check. Oh, rendering options. We don't have the rendering options, so we need to put it in the vertex. This is why... that's good. I'm streaming right now. I want to have an int... render options sent from the vertex shader to the fragment shader. How do I set not main. How do I set this weird ass what do I set here? Like they need names. Like there's text chord. Then there is other things. Like what do I put here? I don't want this to be interpolated. User defined. User defined. Like this? That works? Now you decide. So it could just be RO, render options. That's it. This naming shit is so bad and direct. So that's all I need to do, really? And then I could check if the input dot render options. How do I check the rendering options here again? It's and rendering option font. Right? Is it that? Yeah, rendering option font. And that's supposed to be a bool. Or can I do it like this, actually? Else. I don't want to load 2 times, though. Maybe I just make a float for texture color. Texture color, and then I just assign texture color here. And then over here. Now this is loading from a font atlas. Well, let's test if this even works first. There will be an error, 100%. Just works. Aha, wait, this is the slice. Let's use 0. Wait, I can just do font atlas, I think. God damn it. Okay, it doesn't work. Why? Wait, okay, so it tells me what to use. I don't want to use load, I think. Do I? Load. Wait, load no matching parameter intrinsic method. Possible things are load int 4, load int 4 int 2. Load. So maybe it's an int 4 here? But what is it? Do I do 0 and then 0 again? God damn it. Cannot implicitly convert a float 2 to a float 4. Ah, yeah, of course. Because it's a float 2 here. This is a float 2. Because the font atlas on DirectX, I define this as a R and G value. So now, I see. So maybe I just do texture color here. But I want to return it. Or maybe I do it like that. Now I would like to have one return at the bottom maybe. Or maybe not. Maybe early return is possible. Then we do a... Oops. Float 4. And then over here we have a... Let's call it float 2. Font color. There we go. And then if... And let's... this is where I can take the frac. And then just take that thing here too. Awesome. I like this, bro. Big brain. Just add Tangy OpenGL or Tangy DirectX at the title bar. Cakez. How would you name your gaming company, Cakez? I have no idea, man. I didn't think about that at all. I don't know. Like, what is this guy using? Thronefall. I have this open because this is inspiration. Watch this, guys.
Why don't Stardew Valley min-max players use sprinklers? While crops are the main source of income... Why don't Stardew Valley min-max players use sprinklers? While crops are the main source of income for the 80 million golds in the first year of Stardew Valley run, runners actually use no sprinklers to water them. But how? Do they hand water all these crops? Well, no, actually. Stardew pros instead rely on rain to water everything. And you might wonder, how do they get 3 seasons of rain in a row? Well, it's actually due to something called step manipulation. You see, in Stardew Valley, many values are not determined by random chance.
This is where gameplay comes into account. This is, guys, you can learn something from this. Watch.
But instead by some other factor in the game. And for rain, it's determined by the amount of steps you've taken. Because
you can apply this to your games too. Turn it off. Bro, you can learn something from this, bro. That's why I keep it open here. ... It's not ... guys. This type of stuff is cool for sweats to figure out. Guys, stop ... okay? You're wrong. They call it Grizzly Games. Should I just call it Cakez Games or something? I have no idea, man. Cakez Games? Developer? Should I rename it to Cakez Games? Or just... Right now, developer publisher is just Cakez. For me. Right? Tangy TD. Call it Chocobar Games. It's just Cakez. Godot game. I once tried to make a game engine using OpenGL. All I was set and good to go, and I fucked up in the entity component system. Neoxa, it sounds like you fell into the trap of writing an engine rather than a game. What do you actually want to do? Do you want to make a game or an engine, bro? Because so many people fall into this trap of making an engine rather than a game. And then they wonder why they never make a game. Because you're not making a game, bro. You're making a generic engine for something that you don't even know what you want for. So if you start focusing on making a game, then the engine around the game will just accommodate only the game. And then there are systems that you can reuse in other games, but you will make a game, bro. You will actually make a game instead of an engine. Because you don't need an engine to make a game. When you're making a game in C++, you need to avoid making a general purpose engine. Yes, because you will spend years on that without ever having touched game development. And game development is difficult, man. If you want to make a game, that is. If you want to make an engine, sure, bro, go ahead. But if you want to make a game, then you're on the wrong track there. If texture color G is less, if texture color that, then discard. Okay, cool. Let's take that for now. But wrong order. Mount stupid games. MSG for short, like Metal Gear Solid. Shut the fuck up, man. It's not stupid. Ooh. Wait, and then I need to return a float. Oh wait, see, this is where this comes into play, right? We don't have the color for material yet. Return a... How does float for get initialized? Like this with normal braces. So we return a float for that has the font color red multiplied by white. Oh wait, that's black. Is red the black channel though? I think it's the inverse. And we don't have material yet. So we just gonna do a no, it's a float for material color. I'm gonna add the materials today. Material color will be, for now... Can I do this? Is this possible in HLSL? Then we just call it material color. We don't do a plus here for the additive color. And then this is font color. But I think I have the green. I think R and G need to be inverted. And we don't have an alpha value. So we do a float material alpha, which is 1 for now. And we just call this material alpha. So the outline plus the insides. But I might have to change these. And we return that. So like this. Okay. Damn it. Undeclared identifier render options. Oh yeah, of course, because this is input dot. It is not indexing. Ah, font, wait, font atlas? Load. It's loading the font atlas though. Okay, so this is a renderer, this is a render doc situation, it looks like. Maybe it's not registering the rendering option font though. It might not register the render option font because this is not a bool. And therefore it doesn't work. No? That's odd. Why is it not... I don't know if it's loading it though. Let's see. I need to look at RenderDoc for this. Where's RenderDoc? Cakez repost. IRC. There is a clip keyword on HLSL that can be used for conditional discarding. Okay, could you write a small little sample? X and Y greater than 0. Stop flashbanging my second screen, Cakez. I'm sorry, I'm trying not to do that, bro. It's as annoying for me as it is annoying for you, bro. So there's supposed to be some font here. Let's do some. Let's see here. Wait, maybe it's not loading the font though. Texture viewer inputs. Font atlas is empty, guys. Sub resource. Font atlas is empty. Wait, did I forget to set a view? Wait a minute, I think I forgot. I need this thing here, right? Texture atlas. I need this this thing, the view description, right? I need a view, an SRV. Okay, an SUV thing. So what we need here? Texture description format. Oh god. Let's call it texture description. The format of that. What is that? Dimension texture to the... Okay, so that's gotta be a different one. It's gotta be an array, right? Do I have to do I have to call it an array here? 100%. MIP levels 1. Sorry, and then wait. View description texture to the... Don't I have to say... Wait, it only says MIP levels. It doesn't say how many arrays. I'm pretty sure I have to define more here. No, it's not this one. I'm just gonna test, guys. I have no idea. And then we call this the font atlas. Oh, actually, I already have that. Lol. Font atlas SRV. And then MA. And then it texture atlas. We set shader resource here. Oof. 1. And then that is the font atlas. On the pixel shader. Maybe it works, guys. Let's see here on YouTube. Sorry, the messages didn't update. Hello, Robin K. What are we doing right now? I will add that to my farming game. Yeah, it's cool, right? These types of things. I think you can learn a lot from the Stardew Valley creator, and you know, these tiny bits of information about, oh, you're taking 100 steps, something happens. This type of stuff is cool to find out, and it's like a little Easter egg. I like it. Okay, create resource view. The format unorm is invalid when creating a view. The resource was already created with a fully qualified format, which is not castable. Aha! Graphics HLSL, what did DirectX graphics clip? Clip X. Discards the current pixel if the specified value is less than 0. Less than 0? But it needs to be equal to 0. Huh? Oh, gehst kurz duschen, ne? Ja. Okay, guys, we have Zoe watch duties. She's sleeping. It's difficult to see, but we could see it. I'll think about it. I'll keep it open, bro. Thanks. But for now, I'm just gonna keep it the way it is. It does not allow this format. What format do we want then, though? If not this format, what format do I want for the shader resource view? Cakes, respectfully, please finish the game before adding Easter eggs. Oh my god, bro. Taking 100 steps and then having it rain is a mechanic in the game, bro. When you add that mechanic in the game at the very end of development, and it accidentally fucks up all your balancing, then you're doing it wrong. Stuff like this is something that you add while you're developing the game, man. This is the game. Making it rain based on a certain factor is the game. Don't you understand? It is the game, bro. Anything that you do that enhances gameplay or changes gameplay is the game. You do that when you make the game, bro. Cake, stop getting rage baited. Yeah, sorry, Marie. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Is DirectX working, guys? Yeah. So wait, what's... DirectX format unknown, maybe? I'm just gonna Google that. I can't be the first person. Sending texture array to shader and DirectX. I looked at that already. Set shader resources. Shader resource view array. Array. I hate that stuff, man. Like, this is... This is in general a method you can use to map textures from runtime to shader execution. Does not matter the texture dimensions in array match. However, need to account for this within your shader code depending on exactly sending the shaders. Also an HLSL assumption that the G-textures array is assigned to slot 0 for some reason. It doesn't actually go there. For example, another texture resource comes before the source. Then you don't be setting the intended resource to the correct slot. Find it better to map them explicitly. So what the fuck am I supposed to do, bro? That's the downside of DirectX, guys. How to use a texture array in HLSL DirectX 11. If you're passing a resource description, then set the view dimension to dimension texture array, then fill out all 4 members of the texture array field of the view description. Most detailed MIP levels, first array slice, array size. In HLSL, you just need to specify texture array instead of texture 2D. And when sampling, UV coordinates are 3-dimensional. X, Y is normals, but Z is the index of the slice of the array you read from. If you're initializing textures, creating using a sub-resource data structure, then you simply need to pass a pointer to the array. 1 for each slice in the array. What? What the fuck? So like, wait, what? I feel like I'm using that already.
Oh!
I use that.
Oh!
Then fill out the 4 members of the texture to the array.
Huh?
Texture to the array. Okay, so we need to fill out those. I knew this. See, we needed to do that. Like, it wasn't enough. So this is correct, the view dimension. This format, I have no idea. I'm just gonna leave this empty for now, or I'll just comment this out. No idea. Then view description dot texture to the array. Wait, what was it called? No. God damn it. What was it called again? This here. So, shit. Texture to the array. I can barely see Zoe. It's so dark, man. Holy. Bruh. Guys, I'm gonna make the... Guys, give me a second. I need to make the room dark so the camera turns into dark mode and I can see something. Bloon City 6 is woke. Really? Guys, I'm in trouble. I'm copying Bloons. Perfect. It works. So now I have dark mode enabled. So like you know how each camera has these whatever that's called, like the night vision thing. I just turned that on and I can perfectly see her. Really cool. Stop streaming. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Don't tell me what to do. Leave me alone. Okay, so let's see him. View description dot. Texture 2D array dot. So where's this complaining here? Most detailed map 0, map levels 1. I think most detailed map is the index, right? And then map levels, we have 1 map level. And then first array slice is 0, and then array size is font count. Correct, guys? So that's a texture array stuff. I don't know about the format. Now the format? Yeah, what format am I supposed to... I'm just not gonna set a format. Maybe it will tell me. Incorrect. Trial and error. Yeah, we have to trial and error. I don't know. Go with the .bmp. Oh yeah, and I bound this though. I'm binding this down there, yeah. So it's not... Oh god. Holy. The dimensions of the view are invalid due to the last one of the following conditions. The most detailed map, value 0, must be between 0 and map levels -1 of the texture resource inclusively. With the current most detailed map levels 1 must be between 1 and 1. Okay, so do I need to do 1 or 0? I don't understand. Not even erroring, it's okay. DirectX is toxic today. True. Maybe just 0? But we gotta have 1, right? 1 map level? If we have 0 map levels, then we have nothing, right? Wait, so inclusively. To default map levels. In order for that view to fit the texture, the first array slice, value 0, must be between 0 and the array size -1 of the texture resource inclusively. With the current first array size value 5, it must be between 1 and 1 inclusively, or what? What the hell? What is this? It's gotta be like in Vulkan, map levels is 1, first map level is 0, and then first slice is 0, and then that just makes no sense, man. Huh?
Am I so out of touch? No.
Cyrus_I is gifting 5 sub to the community.
Bro! My man, holy, thank you so much for gifting 5 subs, Cyrus, my man. Big W's in chat for Cyrus, come on, guys. Thanks, man. What are the sizes of the DX context texture atlas? The size is font atlas size, so 512. It's 512 by 512. I don't understand this here. Try map levels -1? No, man, that's some bullshit, man. I asked ChatGPT for an example of error messages in DirectX, and it sent me this C++ to Godot emote for some reason. Any ideas why that happened? Ah, okay, bro. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. It's crazy that none of you guys have ever done this before. Because I think that's like... Have you guys never done this before? Is DirectX really that rare? Great. The dimensions of the view are invalid due to at least one of the conditions. The most detailed map, value 0, must be between 0 and map levels -1 of the texture resource. So wait. I'm just gonna try 0 and 0. It makes no sense to put this on 1 and 1. The dimensions of the VR value, most detailed MIP value 0 must be between the 0 and MIP levels -1 of the texture resource. 0 inclusively. Where the current most detailed MIP levels, which is a value of 0, must be between 1 and 1. Yeah, so basically it says MIP levels needs to be between 1 and 1. Check. Okay, inclusively. Or -1 to default all MIPs from the most detailed MIP. In order that the view will fit on the texture. The first array slice, which is value 0, must be between 0 and array size -1 of the texture resource. 0 of the texture resource, 0 inclusively. With the current first array slice and array size value of 5, array size must be between 1 and 1. But I have... I think we should set the right format first. Yeah, but what format, bro? Like, I don't think... I'm just gonna test this. Guys, if I only have one available, it's fine. OpenGL would just be a black screen. Yeah, OpenGL wouldn't give you any errors. I know. Okay. It does take some... It's drawing something differently now. Okay. It's definitely something different in there, but that could be due to me not uploading it correctly. Let's just test. Because I've written the code really fast yesterday. I might just made a mistake. You can set the format unknown and would be the texture and would use the textures format? No? I have no idea, man. Let's just go here and then open up this. I think that's a bit easier to see. All right, let's see here. This is the... Ooh, aha, font atlas. It takes the same. And we don't have slices either. Sub-resource. You're not binding? I am. Maybe the shader resource view is just not... Oh my god. Here. Sorry about that. Font atlas. Here was the mistake. I'm binding the SRV, the shader resource view, but I chose the wrong texture here. I didn't choose the font atlas. The other fonts don't work because I'm not supplying the correct array size to the view. No, like the first font works, but the other fonts don't. This is supposed to be a different font here. This is supposed to use a different font index. This is supposed to... Yeah, this is supposed to use a different font too. So we don't have slices, I think. We do not have slices in... is it? Close? No, yeah, it's close because it's taking the first font. Yeah, let's do this. Actually, that's... Don't fly... Sorry. Yay! Hell yeah, bro! We're getting close, guys. Texture viewer font. Oh my god, it's doing work! Slice 0? Oh, no way! What? It just works? Huh? It just works like this? Array size 1? So wait, we have one array? Wait. Huh? So I have an array size here of font count, which are the slices. These are the slices here. You can see 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the slices. That's this font count here. That's 5. And then on the view into this, so we can bind it to a shader. We don't even get any errors. No errors. Okay, starting to surprise me. That's easy. Hell, bro. Ich habe das Zimmer ein bisschen dunkler gemacht, dass man sie besser sehen kann. Hier, willst du haben? Das ist so dunkel. Vorher konnte man gar nichts sehen. How is it guessing the format too? What the hell? I don't know, maybe magic, but I guess we don't need a format. I love it. See, by the way, guys, the reason why... now, we got lucky here, right? We could have been spending way more time on this, but this is basically what I learned in Vulkan. Vulkan was so complex, but we had validation layers in Vulkan. So what I would do in Vulkan is I would just look at the structure that we have, try to think a bit, okay, what do we need? Because there wasn't much back then, like 2-3 years ago, 4 years ago even, there wasn't much information on Vulkan because it was brand new at that point. It wasn't as established as it is right now. And so some stuff just wasn't, you weren't able to find any information. And so what you would do then is you would just sprinkle, you would do a what is it called? A spread shot. You just would do, you would try out different things until it worked. And the validation layers would tell you, no, you're dumb, you're dumb, you're dumb. Vulkan is almost 9 years old? Really? Okay, so now that we have a texture atlas, we need to, we just need another buffer, guys. That's all we need. We already have the buffer available from the game. We need a...
Am I so out of touch?
Another buffer?
No.
Like this.
Kent_C just subscribed. Hi, Cakez.
My man Kent. Thank you so much for subscribing, man. With Prime. Hi, Cakez. Hi, Kent. Good morning. Thanks, bro. If not 10 years, Vulkan was released in 2016. Okay, well, but when I started, I didn't have much information to go on Vulkan, to be honest. Might change now, but... Might be changed now, but back then...
Fuck Cakez. Fuck pirate software base.
Okay, size of material. And then that is a material structured buffer. We have material, usage default shader resource. This can be mapped and then mem copied. Okay, then we have a material times how many materials? I think it's render data materials dot max size. Why can I not use this? Why is this complaining? Unsigned long to cannot be narrowed time from type unsigned long to uint. Max size is an int, bro. It's just an int, bruh. Eh? And it's supposed to be what? A uint? Huh? What? It returns an int, man. What does size of return? Bro, you're kidding me. Why can I not do this? Huh? It's funny how C++ is more annoying than DirectX at the moment. Can you please tell me what your issue is, man? Non-constant expression cannot be narrowed down. I'm just gonna do, what is max size? I'm just gonna do 2000, whatever, man. Tired, whatever, I don't know what it is. after the cast outside. Okay, I'm gonna be quiet now, guys. Gonna be quiet. It's C++ fault, yeah, it is. Because C++ sucks, man. Okay. All right, shader resource, access to write, structured, and then the sprite will be size of material. And then we obviously need to have a buffer for this, and we probably also need a buffer view. So this, by the way, this is how I learned OpenGL 2. And you can see here, right? As I'm building this, I can see that this seems to always be connected together. Here too. And I hate that clip. I hate that clip. These seem to always be bound together. So whenever I do my first cleanup pass, I'm gonna probably bundle together certain things that I repeat here and turn them into structures, into abstractions. But for now, when you first do this, you don't need this at all. Because yeah, here it works, huh? Of course. First element 0. Format unknown. Ah, look at this, format unknown. It's gotta be 0. Yeah, it's 0. So basically, format unknown Capuchman on the other description. Wherever that font thing is. Here. Format unknown basically is 0, so it was format unknown. That's why it worked, yeah. I was expecting this because it only makes sense, right? Okay, so max size here, and then we dx content is the material buffer, and then we have material buffer as RV. There you go. Okay, cool. And then fail to create SRV for materials. And over here, fail to create material buffer. Cool. Now that we have this material buffer, we can go into HLSL and then just copy the buffer there. Where's that? Oh, it's so easy. Okay, so structured buffer transform. We have another structured buffer that is materials, which, by the way, we don't need the materials on the CPU. Or on the vertex buffer. We only need that on the pixel buffer. So we could like put it here. Pixel buffers. And then textures. So this doesn't need to happen here anymore. And then that's the texture to text samplers. I wonder if there could be multiple samplers bound. Or if there's only one sampler. Interesting. Like, I don't know how that was in Vulkan. But okay, let's see. I'm not saying here where I'm binding it. But let's go to this. Wait. Create shader resource. Are we not binding this? Where is the binding? Don't I... huh? Well, let's see at the bottom here. We update the resource. And is this the slot? Destination sub-resource. Destination sub-resource. Transform buffer. There it is, eh? Aha, so basically we need to set another shader resource, which in this case is the material buffer, and we want to set this not on the vertex shader, but on the pixel shader. I don't need this on the pixel shader. I don't. I'm gonna test if this works. And we are currently not uploading it, though. So how does that work? Update, right? Upload data to GPU. So that would be the material buffer, and then that would be materials, and then size of material. I changed this, by the way. We no longer need a volume. And then I forgot to clear. I need to clear these two. And we only upload materials to the GPU if we have count. Oh, Techno Trollin, my man. Good morning. Render data, materials account. There you go. Is that it? Do we now have materials in the game? No way. It's called materials on input.transform, right? Oh wait, it doesn't supply the material index, right? So we need another int, material index, which is, I call this anything like mat edx. Can I just call it like that? Is that possible? Is that, why do we need two names for this? Yes? I didn't understand that at all, man. So weird. I think it's transform material index, right? It is. Input layout stuff, sir, but we don't use it. Aha, you see. Testing your demo here on Linux. Open USE with KDE and Wayland. Runs like a breeze. 60 FPS stable with windowed full screen. No graphic add effects. Cool, meet what? That's awesome to hear, bro. Currently switching for the people. I'm currently switching to DirectX for the people that can't actually play. Unfortunately, there are some people that cannot even start the game on OpenGL. So we're switching to DirectX to give it a test. Okay, so we need the material here. I want to get that here, which is input or material index. That is the material, and then over here, let's just go back to the GLSL or the frac shader here. Copy this. I think I can literally just take that. So over here, color red is material dot color dot alpha. And then over here is material.color. And over here at the top, I need the material.font index. Which one is it though? This or this? Maybe the last one. I'm gonna test the last one. Maybe it's the last. Not sure. Material color plus material.additive color. Okay. We can get rid of this and this. Let's keep this here. Wait, what happened? No TTS? Oh, sorry, I'm paused. I'm so sorry.
See how fast I got how far I got high.
No, sorry.
How high I got
paused.
there.
I had some free time and watched some tutorials like the Celestial Clone and such, and I really enjoyed it. But I had a really far and completely unrelated thought about a quote that once saw. Do those clowns really believe what they teach? Vladimir Nabokov.
Did someone actually type that as a comment to my video? I don't believe you. Shit, it doesn't compile the shader. Syntax error, unexpected token materials. Oh, cause I'm stupid. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm so sorry, bro.
No, I
It's
need a
material.
W, you know. I need a big fan.
I have a typo. Maxterial. Thank you. Thank you, man. Woo. Thanks, bro. Wow, you're a giga chat, man. Thank you very much. Okay, guys. Damn it. What now? Overlapping register semantics not yet implemented. So I guess 97. I can... Oh, wait. Huh. So since this uses T, I have to put... Wait a minute. Do I have to put it at T2? Here? Even though, like, okay, so basically textures and structured buffers are the same. So in my... Interesting. They share this? Didn't know that. That's weird. So then this would be 2, I guess. That's a downside of running with no LSP, huh? LSP? Is there even LSP for HLSL in here? Now we don't have font at all, man. Why? T1? Binding it? Do I bind this to T1? I bind this to T1 in... Wait a minute. This is a pixel shader resource. Bro, I need to sort these. This is twice there. So I do something unintended. I don't even need to do that. This is also VS. See, I knew this. So PS. I needed to sort these properly, man. Like this. Wait, this is also PS set sampler. So that's PS. And then, oh wait, sorry. And then this is dev. I wonder if sampler has... Interesting. So that is pixel shader. Resources, I guess. And then vertex shader resources. Is that how you type it? Or double S? Do you type resources with double Fs, guys? Like that? Remember, my dog should bind him for abstraction. That's why, Cakez. I never called it dog shit, bro. I never said you to bind abstraction is dog shit, man. Yes, resources. Okay. Resources? Cakez resource. I hate you guys. I just hate you, man. Can you please not troll for one time? So it's 1S. You guys are lying. See, I'm not natively English, right? And you're taking full advantage of that. I didn't lie. True, you didn't, but half the people did. Resources. Oh, you didn't lie either. Okay, let's see here. It doesn't show the font here. And yeah, these things show up because I don't have repeating going on. It does have the, but why is the font not showing up here? That's interesting. Damage plus 5%, I think that's new. This font doesn't show up at all. Interesting. Okay, this is another render doc time. Cool. It's Ressourcen. We have two S in German, not English. Oh, guys, wait. Let me test something here. We have the material in the HLSL shader. You guys are tired of being flashbanged, are you? Let's fix that. Shall we? Looks a bit better. This is supposed to be... Wow. Oh! Guys, question. sRGB. Linear color space in the shader. This is way darker. Why? It looks exactly like OpenGL, does it? Let's make a screenshot. Take half of it. Close this. And then go to Paint. Any Cakez haters? Guess what you're hating? You shouldn't hate. And then let's switch over to OpenGL. It looked like you have font atlas for only one font and not the others. Yeah, it looks like... It might be the index, bro. It might be that the index into the font atlas is... is here. So this is the index as the third parameter. And then over here we do 0. That might be already the fix. But we'll see. Next. Hate watching and gooning? Guess what you're doing? Stop! You gotta stop, guys. Okay, please. We're almost done with DirectX. It looks the same. Interesting. How is it exactly the same color? Look at this, guys. It is literally the same color. Let's make a line that's very thick. Black. This to the left is DirectX, to the right is OpenGL. But the difference is, if I press escape, the alpha value here for the background is less opaque. It's less dark than in DirectX. Let me switch to DirectX. You see this? OpenGL. I'm now using the color. And it is darker. It is much darker. You can still see. I wonder if this is correct here in DirectX and incorrect in OpenGL, or the other way around. I don't know. I'm not experienced enough when it comes to color spaces for this. What if you render the left half of the game using DirectX and the right half using OpenGL? In 2 weeks, it turns out DirectX 11 never ran and it was DirectX all along. I'm not experienced enough. He should have stopped there. Okay, bro. You need a 5-minute break. Hey, Zendeman. Thank you so much for following, bro. Howdy, howdy. Hey, who cares on YouTube? Howdy, man. Good morning. Material index a typo? Maxterial was a typo, yeah, Kim. Thanks, man. On YouTube as well. So I wonder, wait, I have the code still in there, I think. Render render interface, right? Get material index, convert to sRGB. Oh, I deleted the code. It was something power, I guess. Bruh. Epsilon. How do I convert the power here, guys? Or do I have to set something in the shader? In DirectX 11 to make it be sRGB? We already have that, right? sRGB. No, is it unorm? So we have this format for the swap chain. And we also use that for the texture art plus, the same. Epsilon. Converting the power is an advanced operation. If you only made a separate Git branch. This was already gone. I deleted that from OpenGL.
Cakez, I was looking around today and I heard an interesting quote from someone. I'm not experienced enough. Cakez 2025, I am really proud of you in terms of knowing your own weaknesses and strengths. That's a really humble and good character aspect.
Ah, thank you. Thank you! Isn't color space correct? You confirm it with paint. The color space is correct. The only thing that is incorrect is the alpha. Okay, wait, guys. Maybe. So I have no experience with this. Blending states. Opaque blending, transparent blending. I'm trying to blend transparently here. Am I doing this correctly? Or do I need to have different settings here? I tried to Google this off stream, tried different values. They didn't really work out. Maybe it's wrong here? Because let me open up two things, right? Wait, sorry. In GL renderer.cpp. In OpenGL, give the OpenGL description to GPT and tell it to convert it to Direct 3D. Okay, wait. Let's see. Opaque game. I disable blend. And then game trail. Blending on. Normal blending. 1 minus source alpha. 1 minus source. I wonder if it does that for both of these two. I wonder. Let's test. Okay. Gonna go to ChatGPT. By looking at the results, one look 10% transparent, one look 10% opaque. One look 10% transparent, and the other one look 10% opaque. Okay. Thanks, bro. Let's see. Game. Sorry, game.cpp. And then display options. Wait. Main menu. Menu background, not important. Input. Options menu. Options menu ID. If it's an active... there we go. So this is what I do. Wait. Maybe the menu template? Oh wait, this is false. Sorry about that. This, sorry, here. It is here. So this is 95% blackness. I'm so sorry. It's 95% opaqueness, I guess. So 5% transparent. Is that correct? And it's wrong in OpenGL? Guys? Am I doing it wrong in OpenGL because it's brighter? And DirectX is just doing it correctly? Could it be that? Let's test, right? I have... Where's a sprite? Here. I have this. if I make a new layer and then I select the entire, where is it? The entire thing, and then I do a G, right? And then I take complete black. I make it 100% black, right? Great. So how? Okay, I'm gonna make a new. Wait. Shift N, G, complete black, and then Control U, and we change it by -5%. I can't do -5. Is it even -100 or is it, yeah, 100? Okay, so guys, maybe DirectX is correct, and yeah, that looks exactly like DirectX. Let's open that up again. Oh, it's open. That looks exactly. Take a look at the healer here. This. And then compare that with this value. Let me see here. That's the healer. This is exactly the same picture. So I'm doing it correctly in DirectX, is that right? And then in OpenGL, I'm doing it incorrectly. What do you mean no to the free code, bro? Didn't you just see? I only see black. No, here, listen. Look at this. When if you look carefully, you can see the shield here, right? And if I pick a color value from the shield, it says in RGB 999 and 255. If I pick a color value here, it says 9910 and 255. And what I'm doing here in the let's move this. In this layer 1, I have generated a transparent object that is 95% opaque, if that makes sense. So if I disable all of the layers below this thing, if I grab a value, it is 242. It's like 5%. Let's do calculation. 255. Bro, I clicked here. Multiplied by 0.95. That's 242. Let's write this. So, and this is what I draw in my game. Oh, I'm so sorry. A value between 0 and 1 in the game is a value between 0 and 255. Maps to a value between 0 and 255. So if I take 95% of 255, I get 242. Look at the Capuchman link. Imager GPT. That's correct then. Then OpenGL is wrong. No, sorry, OpenGL is wrong then. This is not the same. No, it's wrong. Sorry, but OpenGL is wrong. Nope. OpenGL is ass. Because that's what I have in OpenGL. Look. So on the right, we have OpenGL. I do normal blending here. Okay, that's OpenGL. Sorry, I'll remove the breakpoint here. On the left is the quad that I'm drawing. It's literally black, 95% opaque. I'll show you what it looks like in OpenGL. Okay? We go to the main, we enable OpenGL again. Mr. Cakez, have you tried destination blend alpha inverse equals? Yeah, I will try that next. Because what I think here from OpenGL is that it sets both of these to this. So basically it sets this for the color and this for the... This is the source color, this is destination color, and it also sets this for the source alpha and the destination alpha. While in DirectX, in the same... Let's go to blend. In here, it sets only the source and destination for color, but for alpha, it uses two different ones. So what I think is happening is that OpenGL just applies both of these, And DirectX just only applies it here, and then this is different one because you set them like that. This is OpenGL. This is the darkness, the opaqueness that I get from, from this right here. This is the same call. I'm gonna test it now because I'm really confused. Because this was always bothering me that I had to go so far into 90% to get even any remote darkness in a game. And it was always so weird to me that in whatever that's called, in a sprite, this literally resulted in almost complete darkness, if that makes sense. Change it to 0.5 and test how it looks, Cakez? 2.5. 005, like this? Why? Oh, I don't have hotcode reloading enabled. Sorry, wait. I need to enable that. I'm always building the demo. Like, let's not pack the demo here. I'm doing it for the logging, though, so, yeah. 1 minus 0.95? Is that 0.95 to the power of 2? Gamma? I think that OpenGL applies a power of 2, yeah. 2.2. I think that's what it's doing. And then it's degrading it down, if that makes sense. I mean, it's literally no difference. I can't see anything. I can't see a difference. Let's switch to DirectX. I don't know why you guys want 0. Why do you guys want 0.5? You can barely see a difference with 0.5 because it's so transparent. How does your reload work? You can do hot reloading like here. I have a tutorial on that. It's basically the game is a DLL and I load that in at runtime. Why does the title disappear, guys? Why does the title disappear? Is that dev testing enabled here? Do I disable dev testing?
I think of games like it's art, and game devs are artists.
The title disappears because of dev testing.
I had an unrelated quote that does not remind me of you in any way. In the cycle of a great civilization, the artist begins as priest, and ends as a clown or buffoon. Malcolm Muggeridge.
But at least it gets a bit darker, guys. Take a look at this here. You can see it here. It does get a bit darker. So I think what's happening is that a power of 2.2 is applied in OpenGL. Let's see. Isn't there like an extended blend function? Isn't there like a GL blend function? Sorry. Separate? And then the separate function... Oh, God. Just go away, man. Separate takes in 4. And then for alpha... God, let's just copy that. Like, you think I can remember this? No. And we do that, right? So that would be GL1. And then GL0. Let's see. Right, normal blending. For the... Wait, for the game... And then also, that's game trail rendering. I'm so sorry, guys. That's not actually the correct position. But here, transparent game. Yeah, I had the same here. So let's try that for the transparent game. Additive is fine, that works. Post-processing, we don't need to do that. Unlit game, we don't need that either. I will change the pipeline anyways, so that's fine. Unlit will just be an option in the game. Opaque UI, there it is. No, wait, sorry, not you. I'm so sorry, not that. Here, transparent UI. Normal blending. There it is. Let's see. Cakez, I was watching a stream, and this game dev went off on creating your own game engine. Your own. Or making everything from scratch. Couldn't believe it. He said that for porting, it was a nightmare, so publishers won't like it. Does Jonas Tyrola use a publisher? Jonas. Developer and publisher. Okay, that's all I need to know. He's self-published anyways. Yeah, I just wanted to know, you know, because this big-ass game... I don't know if you ever heard about this, guys. It's a small little indie game, actually. Called... Thronefall. Only has 19,000 reviews on Steam. And that's without a publisher. But who am I to talk, right? I haven't released my game yet. It's almost like you don't even need a publisher if you have a good game, right? I think. I mean, I've learned OpenGL to learn how the GPU and graphics works. Yeah, so that's why you learn OpenGL. Or Vulkan or DirectX. That's exactly why you learn these things. It's very helpful. Because then it allows you to understand problems better. But you're obviously not making a game. You're obviously not making a game then. Sorry. Almost inhaled my own self. Like, what the hell? Okay, let's test OpenGL, guys. Let's see. But that's only if you have a good game. Yeah, but shouldn't your... Like, I don't understand. Shouldn't your... What is it called? Shouldn't your goal as a game developer be to make a good game? Let me check on YouTube. I might have missed messages. I did, yes. Probably wrong blend option. Okay, so that's OpenGL. Guys, OpenGL is just dog shit. I want to test one more thing that we could test in OpenGL, but I'm done with OpenGL at this point. I'm tired. You left 0.5? Yeah, I left 0.5, but it won't change. Like, I can see by 0.5 that nothing actually is... It's not getting darker at all, while in DirectX it's getting a tiny bit darker. In OpenGL it's not even getting darker at all. That leads me to believe that it's even powered again. Nothing to do with OpenGL, it's your code. Okay, then tell me where my problem is. Tell me where my problem is.
Cakez, yes, as a game
How
dev,
can OpenGL be so difficult and DirectX just run it
but
first
you are
time?
not a game dev. You
It's
are
a gamma
clown,
thing?
Entertainer, you are doing your job so good. A lot of people are watching you for this. Kappa.
I'm not a clown. Stop saying that, bro. You're lucky that you're paid to win, bro. It's this. Watch. 100% wrong color space. It's an sRGB mismatch. Bro, I'll show you something. It will blow your mind. And I'm just. Did it build? I am always a little bit wary when it builds like that. Enable frame buffer sRGB. Triggered. Maybe that fixes it, though. No, still the same. Still the same. Okay, fine. Let's see here. Maybe you need to do enable frame buffer sRGB whenever you're binding the frame buffer. In OpenGL, do fragment color power. Why would I need to do that? Why does it work out of the box in DirectX? And why doesn't it work out of the box in OpenGL? Oh. I don't mean to be mean, Cakes. Don't be mean to Cakes. Wait, who cares? Just gifted. Super chatted. $5 onto YouTube, sorry. Don't be mean to Cakes. He's working really hard. Being serious here. Thank you, man. What a nice person. Thank you so much, bro. I really appreciate it, man. Are you doing any color gamma correction in OpenGL shaders? I don't. No, I'm not doing any gamma correction in shaders. And I'm not doing them in DirectX either. YouTube chat is weird. Probably not a real person. Okay. He likes it when we are mean. Actually, I would like to just have a discussion, you guys, you know? I would like to have a discussion. How meta, how little it is. Here, there it is. OpenGL textures. Dev texture, game texture. sRGB8. Is there unorm? No. Is there even unorm available?
Thank you, Phoenix DPI, for 100 bits.
It's not.
Cheer 100, we're all friends here. That includes shooting the shit. Don't take it personal. You're doing great.
Thank you. Thank you, bro. Phoenix DPI.
Did I convince you yet that DirectX was a good choice, bro? Did I convince you yet that DirectX was a good choice to go down?
Good choice. Is it? There's an S norm. 16 S norm. So it's got to be U norm here somewhere. Holy moly, man. I might need to use U norm like I do with the other one. Well, wait. It's sRGB U norm, right? Or something? There's no unorm. It doesn't even exist. I don't need to do DirectX 11 propaganda anymore here. My work is done. I'm leaving. Hypothetically speaking, if you would decide to port your game to another platform, wouldn't you need to fix the OpenGL build anyways? No, I would use a Vulkan build. If I were to do a... So here, overflown... If I were to do that, which is a big if, right? If I were to do that, then yes, I would need to write another rendering backend, which wouldn't be OpenGL, by the way. That would be Vulkan. However, this game right here on Steam is one of the biggest games on Steam. Path of Exile 1. Don't look at the mixed reviews. That is basically crybabies of gamers that are complaining that the game hasn't done an update in the last 4 months because Path of Exile 2 released, which is their second game, the number 2. And so they have been busy making sure that Path of Exile 2 runs stable while trying to keep it, while trying to fix the bugs and listen to the feedback of the community. And so they put all of the developers in Path of Exile 2. It didn't have time to work on Path of Exile 1, which is why the game has mixed reviews right now. That's not because the game doesn't run. The game actually runs very well, and it has been having bump after bump. It's just been getting bigger. The latest one was 200. I hate it. 229,000 peak players. And so this game is a Windows-only game. It doesn't have a native Linux port. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it doesn't have a native Linux port. And so what you need to do as a Linux person when you're running this game on Linux, you need to use Proton or something else. It has an Xbox port, yeah, but isn't Xbox DirectX? So they didn't need to change much there. DirectX backend. And that's only on Steam. It has a Vulkan... Wait, guys. It has a Vulkan renderer now. The game used to only rely on DirectX 11 for a minimum of 6 to 7 years of it being on Steam. They added Vulkan in the last 4 years. Something. Vulkan was not a thing 10 years ago. The game has been out for more than 10 years. For the very first time, up until here somewhere, they had DirectX 11 only. You said Windows only? I'm talking about Windows, Mac, and Linux. I'm not talking about consoles. We are talking about a game developer that is making a game for Windows first, as their first game. Everyone that starts small makes a game for Windows, usually. Like, the majority of people that make games for Windows when they're a solo developer. The majority of indie developers. There are some mobile developers. But yes. 99% of Linux is SteamOS, practically console. You see. So yes, consoles, like guys, you know, ask yourself why Windows first, because 10 years ago no one was playing games on Linux. Yeah, no one is playing games on Linux, above. No, that's not what I'm saying. Is the majority of people that wishlist and play your game on Steam is Windows. It is the overwhelming majority, which is why you should target Windows first. Of course. AI bot here, Cakez. The streamer YouTuber likes to switch rendering APIs every 2 months. For the great work on getting set up and running. Thanks, man. Thanks, bro. What about, guys? Can we talk about? Yeah, let's talk about these weird. What is it called? I'm missing the English name. But let's talk about these weird platforms that basically almost no one is using. But what about these users? And what about these users? And what about my toaster? What about my fridge? Hey, what about my toaster thing? I need to run it on a potato, bro. We're making a game here, guys. We're not making something that is running on everything. Okay? Bruh. Okay, now DirectX, OpenGL sucks. I'm using an alpha sRGB texture here. I tried to find a better unorm. Unorm doesn't exist, it looks like. Or I didn't look hard enough. There's snorm, but not unorm. We have this. RGBA8 snorm. But there's not unorm. I wonder why. What? GL enable frame buffer sRGB. From now on, your rendered images will be gamma corrected, and this is done by the hardware. It is completely free. Something you should keep in mind with this approach. And the other approach is that gamma correction also transforms the color from a linear color space to a non-linear color space. So it is very important that you do gamma correction at the last and final step. If you gamma correct your colors before the final output, all subsequent operations on those colors will operate on incorrect values. For instance, if you use multiple frame buffers, you probably want to intermediate results passed in between frame buffers to remain a linear space, and only have the last frame buffer apply the gamma correction before sending it to the monitor. Uniform has no suffix in GL enum. Uniform has no suffix. So basically no suffix is unorm by default. So RGBA. Why am I spending time with OpenGL again, guys? So it's sRGB8. This is what you're saying. Right. Wait, sRGBA8. Wait, so we are using unorm here.
Cakez, Doom is one of the biggest franchises, and just for you to know, it runs on a toaster or on a fridge. Do you see the connection?
RGBA8
runs on a pregnancy test. But we still like you and your stream. Once a man said a beautiful unrelated quote, "All the world loves a clown, Cole Porter."
Maybe this. Maybe that's it. That's how most games running on Linux run anyway, no? And that's the logical thing to do. I'm a Linux guy and I have a Windows gaming rig. But I have a Windows gaming rig. Yeah, you shouldn't spend time porting your game to Linux when you don't even have a game out on Steam and have feedback. And even then, I don't think it's worth it unless it's easy to do. It's still the same color, guys, no matter what I do. And I don't even use the sRGB output here anymore, guys. Look at this. I don't even use this anymore at the bottom here. JK was enabled. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm dumb. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Frame buffers. Do frame buffers have the same thing? Maybe frame buffers need some sort of thing as well? No? Frame buffer. Oh. Aha. There it is. Sorry. Let's see. The game will look different now, guys.
I think you should skip Linux too. I mean, almost every Linux instance uses AMD, and we know how that works with your game.
Looks different now, watch. I'm just tired of OpenGL, guys. Have you tried to switch it off and on again? Yeah, I tried it multiple times, bro. That looks great, guys. I'm super happy about this. Amazing. All right. Now, I'm tired of OpenGL and this bullshit. I don't know. Listen. OpenGL just looks wrong. DirectX looks correct. DirectX is amazing. OpenGL sucks. That's just my opinion now, guys. And I don't think I'll change it. Because DirectX just works, man. I supply this. I say on the texture, I'm saying... Where's the texture? Oh, that's the rasterizer. So that's a blending state, right? Where's the texture? It's frame buffer, sorry. Not texture. Fonts, we don't need that. Yeah, the texture, whatever, right? Where's the font? Game texture. Here. Eh? Ah, the swap chain. Yeah, I take it from the swap chain. Which, the swap chain is this. I just set the swap chain to this. And then it just works, man. I don't know, man. I'm just
Cakez,
totally...
why are
You're
you
doing
even
power
on
somewhere in
Open?
the shader? No,
I am
I'm not doing any
waiting for
power.
the legendary DirectX update.
I'm waiting. Yeah, we'll get to it. We'll get to it. I'm trying. I'm trying really hard to get to it, get it done. Yeah, so I just wanted to see this because I was confused as to why the game was so dark. Right? What's this? Shit. Game. Drop down. Wait. Here. So 95%. So that's correct, though. Here, watch. Escape. Very dark. Hot code reloading. Let's get rid of these. Here. Now we can do like 0.8. Material color. Wait, I'm doing it in the shader? Huh. Okay, wait. Maybe I'm stupid. I'm sorry, guys. Maybe I'm dumb. Give me a sec. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. It's been a minute since I saw that shader, okay? I'm sorry. I saw your channel yesterday when I was searching about Kenshi game. Damn, man. Your channel now is my favorite. Wow, I became your favorite channel in a day, man? You watched my Kenshi video, bro? Damn! Yeah, that was the Kenshi video. Like, Kenshi is impressive, man. Paid chatter? No. Sense a big overlap from Queen69 chats and cakes. Nah, I don't think there's many people watching Queen69 that are here. Like, how many of you guys watch Queen69? Type 1 in chat if you watch Queen69. I don't think there's that many. 1, 2, 1, 0. Yeah, -1. It's not that many, you see. Thank you very much for number 2, Solfam. I appreciate that a lot, man. Thank you so much for the spam. One sometimes, yeah. I have to say that I did really like his World of Warcraft endeavor. You know, that was fun to watch. But right now it's a bit boring because he's just farming, so I don't really watch. But it was fun to see him, you know. I saw him once when a certain clone... Okay, stop. Stop talking about this, okay, please. Alright, so maybe you're doing it wrong then. Frame buffer. GL create frame buffer. I disable that, right? Oh, God, stop, bro, please. Don't open up a new window. I'll watch him on the Twitch app. Running on a pregnancy test. I understand now. What are you talking about, man? I still gotta give it to Cakez. It wasn't that bad. Like, it was a car wreck, but not a train wreck. Guys, it was cringe, okay? Can you stop? Now I'm definitely not doing any color correction. So what's going on here? Post-processing? Color correction here somewhere? I don't see color correction. So guys, huh? What now? Create OpenGL texture atlas, sRGB. Do I need to have this a different one as well? Does this need to be GL sRGBA? Or RGBA? Well, we can get rid of, like, Bloom is fine for now. sRGB output, I disabled that. So what now? Cakez, when do we get donation goals like real streams? Where is the begging for money? I don't really like donation goals. I thought about doing the pirate software thing where I put like bits at the bottom, but I think I'd rather do something more interesting. I don't know. It is a good incentive for sure. It would help me become a full-time streamer and game developer faster, for sure. Like that's a given. But I don't know yet. Like I've been busy with my game. So yeah. Cakez is not begging with words, but with actions. No, even though he has some questionable takes sometimes, I really like the idea of not advertising for this at all, like Asmongold is doing. It's like you can say what you want about him, but at least he's not advertising about anything at all. And I think that's a big props to him, because he could literally just say Prime one time and get like 100, 200, 300 Prime subs every time he does that, but he doesn't. So, yeah. I think that, let's say convincing, right? Convincing someone to support you by doing something that is doing something of value. I think that's more, it's a better thing than like, let's say begging for money, right? Which obviously, if you don't do that, then obviously... Oh, I see. Yeah, okay. Waiting for a game to release to provide my support. Yeah, look, for example, playing my game or buying my game when it's out. That would be amazing support. That's when I'll start begging. Wait, and does it look correct now? Wait, did I just fix OpenGL blending issues that I had the entire time? Did I just fix it? So never... You just wait, Buster. Just wait a couple months. Maybe a year at most. Just wait, okay? What I'm doing right now is I'm farming stability. I'm making the game as stable as possible. Just wait. And I want to get to 3D this year, man. I want to go and start working on a 3D game this year, man. You know, to have some... I want to do something else too. I don't just want to work on this game all the time. It's great, it's my baby, and I will still work on it every day. But I want to do something else, like start a stream, work on this for 1 to 2 hours, fix some bugs, do some content stuff. And then most of the content will better be done offline, so you guys have something interesting to play and you don't know what it is yet. And then we could do some 3D game stuff, right? Write an engine in 3D, do some DirectX, and then maybe physics. Import physics into our game, stuff like that. It would be but you cannot give in to these dreams unless you have finished what you started. So we need to finish this first. This needs to be finished. This needs to be on its way. It needs to run, and then we can do something new. If I start something new now, this would just be on the wayside, which that would actually be a waste of time. It makes sense that blending based on linear alpha instead of sRGB was incorrect. I don't want to shout out Cuboid Bullet for being wrong here, but then I don't understand why Cuboid Bullet told me to do this, because this is literally his comment. sRGB output, even if the input texture is non-sRGB, don't rely on the texture used. Your font is not using sRGB, for example. Not that it matters here, but because no actual color is sampled from it. But this could prevent some future bug when you start mixing different types of textures. So I don't know why. It seems like it works now. So basically, we fixed OpenGL blending issues, which I guess is fine. Is cool. Hi, Cakez. Hi all, how's it going? Play TD today, nice, and message after the boss. Oh, you managed to beat the boss? That's cool, bro. Does DirectX version look right now? How does the DirectX version look like right now? Yeah, let's switch. We need to work on DirectX. The DirectX version needs rotation. And we're currently dealing with the font, I think. Not being used, but I think it might be fixed now. Is it fixed? It's still not displaying the font here for some reason. It's not displaying the font. So that leads me to believe that the material index is just not supplied or something. Let's see. And because we have the slices here. So all of the different font is here. I wonder. We still have the slices. So guys, and wait, okay, fine. Right, texture viewer, mesh viewer, actually texture viewer, texture output. Sorry. Here. We can go through the draw codes, right? Or maybe on the mesh viewer. So we want to have the title here. Mesh viewer. Output. Let's go through the instances to figure out where the title is. I think this is the title. This is options. Wait. E-O-N-S. Yeah, that's options. So these right here, the material index is 5. Why is it 5? 5 doesn't exist. Huh. Pipeline state, vertex shader, transforms. They all have material. They have 5 here. 6, 7? Wait a minute. Am I so dumb? Oh my god, I'm stupid. Am I? I think I found the issue, guys. Material index. No, wait, material index is fine. Sorry, I'm stupid. Material index. Wait. No, I'm dumb. Wait. Pipeline state, buffer. Sorry, pipeline state, constant buffer. And then in the fragment pixel shader, font atlas, materials, 5. Additive color, bloom strength. Font index 1, that's correct. Wait a minute. Okay, now how do I index into a 3D texture, guys? Then, how do I load the correct texture color? It seems to always use... I don't know what it... No, wait, sorry, not here. Here. I'm loading from the font atlas, which is a texture array. You're passing G0. So I tried this, by the way. I tried it this way. That didn't work either. See? So it's not using... and I don't know how to find out which sample operation was used here. So it's not using the correct font. And the font has the data in there though. We have seen that in the slices. So if I'm able to fix that, then we are like 90% there. We have transparency in the game. We are missing bloom and shadows. But that's literally just a copy. It's a buffer and a copy. I can fix that off stream. That's fine. And then and the rotation is... I'm gonna do that in a second. So... why... Maybe I'm just gonna hard code this to see. I need to test values. See, 1 turns this to 0. 0, 1. What is the slice I'm supposed to use? It's not... Huh? HLSL, load, texture. Load methods, texture array load methods. Loads, int, reads the data, returns the status of the operation. Great, thank you so much for nothing. Maybe it needs to be 3 ints. Int offset location. Huh? What? X location? Wait, object load. Sample index? Offset. Bro, what? Does anyone know this? Has anyone ever encountered this? How to use texture arrays in HLSL? Use texture array instead. Great. Sample. Now saying can't cover implicitly from... Can you give me an example of how this is done? The line where I get this error is here. Sample. With the texture TD array, you index into the texture array with the Z coordinate when calling sample. You don't index. My texture. Sample. I'm doing load. Fuck, man. I don't want to sample, I want to load. Or maybe I need to sample though. No, I need to load because I have texture coordinates. I can't sample. Or sample would be easy, but it doesn't work. I need to do load. God damn it. Maybe load doesn't work, guys? Load. Using textures in DirectX 12, maybe. Oh god, there's too much code. I don't even know where his function is. His std string. Oh god, no. Oh god. Oh, that's annoying. I'm not reading all of that code. I'd rather just test. God damn it, guys. Copy. It's just like array load slice mip xy slice mip. So then why do I get 0 back? That's odd. Why do I get that back? What's the difference between load and sample? Sample is taking in UV coordinates. Load takes in texture coordinates. UV coordinates are in the space of 0 to 1. Texture coordinates are in the space of 0 to texture dimension. So for example, if you have a 512 by 512 texture, a texture coordinate could be 0 to 10 and 0 to 20. Does your array definitely have more than one slice in the SRV? So I'm confused. Because when I look at the texture viewer and I look at the input in the font atlas, there are different slices. But that's in render doc. Maybe the view doesn't have the slices. But then again, I don't know how... This is what my view looks like. and go to the pixel pipeline and find the SRV. Yeah. Pixel shader, vertex shader. Let me find here. This is the view, and it says array size 1, but I can't use more than array size. Look, font count. If I use more than array size 1, guys, we tried that. It doesn't work. We get an error. Look, if I build it like this, and then I run this, I just go fuck off, man. Just leave me alone. Why does it work now? It didn't work before. We literally had the same thing. Bro, what do you mean set it back? I had this exact same thing happening. Don't get angry because it works.
Am I so out of touch? No.
Action81 just subscribed. Cakez 7 Shaw.
My man AQ, thank you so much for the support, bro. You changed the first parameter to create SRV cakes. You changed the first parameter to create... Oh, yeah. My man, Mr. AQ, thank you so much for your support, man. I really appreciate it. 16 months, man. Crazy. Material.font index. Okay, guys. It's gonna work this time, right? I saw letters appear. Font is gonna work this time. And we can move on. Yay! Guys, you wanna see something cool? You want me to fix this? The green tangles, the green lines? Watch. Watch. That's gonna be easy, by the way. Oh, I love this. Yay! Yes! Boom! Boom! Yes! Oh! Ooh, yes! Mmm. Mmm. Man, yes! Oh, ow, that actually hurt. Holy.
Guy. He spent 300 million on money.
Sorry, guys. I'm so sorry, but finally, man, yes, here we are. Okay. Sorry. Sorry. Okay. Mm-hmm. Texel fetch. Haha. Okay, sorry. Oh, sorry. Oof. Okay, that's supposed to be float. True. Quad size. Sprite size. Texture coordinates. Oof, 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 oof. Let's do one first. And then the other one will be as simple as just copying it. We have texture coordinates. Whew. Okay. Then that's float too. Guys, do I need to do sprite size? Wait a minute. Okay. Whew. Man, I'm gonna tell it for this from this. Oof. Sprite size. We need that. It's an integer vector 2 flat. Question, guys. A vertex. It's an int 2. I don't want this to be interpolated. I think I'm doing it correctly already, right? It's just sprite size colon SPRT. Sprite. No interpolation on the pixel shader input attribute. Huh? What? What do you say? You already have the idea for your next game? Yeah, Gothic 1 clone merged together with Dark Souls 1. With the controls of Elden Ring. Like some improvements on dodge rolling and basically a little bit more fluid motion. And maybe jumping too, like better jumping. And Dark Souls jumping is a little bit annoying. Dark Souls 1. You have to sprint and you can only jump when you sprint, as far as I know. Like you have to sprint and then double tap the button. It's not intuitive. The game won't be in Unity, probably not. Ultimate yoinking. Yeah, of course. I love Dark Souls and I love Gothic 1, and I think an RPG game. I think what the AAA industry is failing to do nowadays, which is unfortunate, is they're trying to go bigger open world equals better. And so there's so many videos you can see on YouTube. Everyone's complaining about, oh, I don't like open world games anymore. I hate open world games. Open world games suck. Why do open world games suck? Stuff like that. And the reason is obvious. It's repetition, it's AI. And it's boring as fuck, man. It's really, really, really boring. Because there is too much to do. It feels like a chore. Dark Souls 1 doesn't feel like a chore. Dark Souls 1 is so tiny. And Gothic 1 too, by the way. And there's so much packed into it that you don't, almost, the entire game, you don't need a teleporter. And that's what I want to build. That's what I can build. I can't build a big open world like Witcher 3, but I can build a small world. And a small world does not need much design, because you're spending a lot of time on the areas, adding more stuff to the areas, which makes the areas more interesting and you pass by them more often. You should play Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, Cakez. I don't... listen, like, maybe, but...
And push immediately,
Bruh.
and then go vegan.
Small world requires smart design. Yeah, but smart design is a lot cheaper than a big world with a bunch of assets that you need to pay for. Don't you think? And, in my humble opinion, I think it gets done faster because you have a smaller world to oversee. I will say, since I've been programming forever, I don't really learn anything from this stream programming-wise. However, the one thing I generally have learned is, and improved on, is this stream, how to steal other people's ideas better. I went from 0 to... Shut the fuck, I'm not stealing, okay, bro? It's taking inspiration. It's like saying to the Stardew Valley creator that he stole from Harvest Moon. And that he should have never made the game, because everything he just did is just stealing from Harvest Moon. And this game is not even original at all. It's just a copy. And that's why it's bad. Sorry. So what I'm saying is, I'm not saying I'm gonna take Havel's armor from Dark Souls 1 and put it into my game. I'm saying I'm gonna take the world design of Dark Souls 1 and Gothic 1 and put it into my game. That's a generic concept, world design. I'm not taking the actual world and copy-pasting it into my game. I'm taking the design idea and applying it in the game. Harvest Moon grind was okay with Stardew Valley, Cakez. Will Kiwi be okay? Shut the fuck up, bitch. I'm not copying balloons. We're gonna test sprite size here. Alright, how do I get sprite size? Would you copy that here? I think... Let's just copy that from the fragment shader. Sorry, the vertex shader. Oh, it's that simple. Okay, so sprite size is there. Then we also need... What do we need? We need sprite size and the coordinates. Atlas offset. So we need the Atlas offset, okay. Atlas offset, it's also another int vector. We're just gonna test if it's interpolated or not. If it's interpolated, then Atlas offset, that is ATL or LTO. Atlas offset. ATLO. Yeah. Uh-huh. Then what else? Check my link, Mr. Cakez. Okay, please don't be Godot related. Pixel shader input. Texture coordinate normal. Output. Pixel shader output input. Eh? The normal? The normal. No interpolate. Ah, thank you. I see. Wait, then how does it work? Because it's not interpolating this either. Bro. It is not interpolating these either. Maybe they are not interpolated, but this is interpolated. Huh? How does anything even work? Maybe it only interpolates floats and not ints, but this isn't. This is an int. Maybe it doesn't interpolate ints. I'm new here. Which engine do you recommend? Unity, Unreal Engine, GameMaker, Godot for 2D games. Maybe some 2.5D. Try Unity first. I would recommend that. Maybe GameMaker, but Godot might be missing some options, and Unreal Engine is more 3D stuff. I would try Unity first. Yes, interesting C++. You love it? My man, good morning. No interpolation is a keyword. I know, and no interpolation stands, well, I guess what? For no interpolation, but... Well, we're just gonna put it here, it's fine. I mean, that's a cool thing. I only need to put it here. Alright, so Atlas offset, what else? There was more. Guys, there was more. Sorry. It takes the Atlas offset, then it takes the scale factor. Mod. We don't have mod. Modulo. I wonder how modulo is done in HLSL, guys. Texture code. Okay, so that's it. And then we just need to do input. Dot. Input dot. Input dot. Input dot. Excuse me. Input dot. Input dot texture coordinates, and then do I have to, can I change the input parameters here, or do I have to copy this to the stack? Do I have to do what is it called, a float to texture coords is input. I'll just see. Maybe it will give me an error. Maybe I can't assign this. Let's see. Maybe we can, or maybe we can't. Would be cool to see. I'm pretty sure you can't assign this. 100% sure you can't. And then we also need to write the other one, right? The Atlas offset should just be transform.atlas offset. There you go. I think you can change them. Let's see. Failed to compile shader. Okay. Modulo. Invalid sub quad size in 138. Okay. 138. That is quad size. Oh, I see. I don't have quad size yet. I get it. So what is quad size? That is a vector too. Okay. So also no interpolation. I like this a lot, guys. This is so cool. And then we do quad size. I never use these. Do we just make names up here? Could I say penis? We just make things up here or what? Okay. Let's test. You cannot say penis with DirectX. How do I get the quad size, by the way? That's got to be... Oh, transform that size. That's all it is. Okay. Lol. So easy, lol. It gives you an error. Why do you always fall back to penis? I don't know. Failed to compile shader. Undeclared identifier mod. Okay. I was expecting this actually. How do we get mod? Modulo. Can I use the modulo sign? Let's experiment first. And test after that. God damn it. Okay, so percentage doesn't work, huh? Warning, treat this as error. Integer modulus may be slower. Try using uints. If possible. Wait. That's the only reason? Wait, that's the only reason? Huh? Okay. Aha. Okay, it's not repeat Y, it's repeat X. I guess. How do I know if it actually works though? We set the treat warnings as error flags. Yeah, I know. That's fine. That's good. That's good, by the way. That's totally okay. I want this, to be honest. I'm happy that I get this. Okay, X. It does the same thing on X here. Excuse me. Sorry. It does the same thing on X. And then it instead of Y, it does X everywhere here too. X. X, 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 X. See guys, we're gonna test the shader after we have all of the functionality back into it. Because all of these if checks might just slow down the shader so much that it's causing the only 900 FPS on the GPU. Is that because I said penis? I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to say that. Hey? Texture coordinates Y? Wait. Thank you. I see. Thanks, bro. Oh. I still need hot shader reloading. Hi, I'm new to the stream. Do you make music, sound effects yourself? Guys! We're almost there. Just need rotation. See, I told you. Let's go and add rotation. I do not make the music myself, no. That is done by Necropolis AD. And sound effects, I did try to make them myself, yes. But they are not very good. I'm not very good at sound effects. However, when the game is a little bit more stable, runs on many other systems, And right now, we're starting to get to like, yeah, it's starting to look really good, guys. Look at this. We're getting here. Clip rect, something I need to implement still. But look at this. See this? Huh? When I'm getting, when the game is more stable and it just runs and I have everything I want to do, then I will add, I will try to download there is a big sound effect collection by, what is it called? GDC. You can download from GDC a big sound collection, and we will go through the sounds. I'll try to add more sounds to the game, like as polish as part of that. Oh look, mostly everything is rotated correctly now, by chance I guess. Okay, so this is rotation, by the way. We need to copy that and then put this into the vertex shader. Right below the vertices, I think. So here. Do we do, yeah, I guess we do that, yeah? Let's see, so float, int, I think that should be fine. Float, vertices. Ah, that's a float 2, not a vector 2. And I wonder if sine and cosine just works. Oh, that's another float 2 here. Okay. We have rotation in the game, my brothers. We have rotation in the game. I repeat, we have rotation back in the game. Oh! Look at the weapons! Ooh! Ah? Only clip rect left? Yeah, let's see the clip rect. Where's that? Now, I wonder where I use this. Clip rect. I supply that here. So it's an output parameter, which means we need to add that here too. So it's there. And it's also not interpolated, it looks like. Cool, man. Float 4, clip rect. Clip rect. Is he switching from GL to DirectX? Yes, secret Google spy. I'm switching to DirectX because OpenGL had crashes and rendering bugs on other systems that were not reported in any error messages. So basically some people would be able to play the game just fine. The console looked like this. Oh yeah, of course, compile shader! Not right now though. Why not? Output initializer does not match type. What? Output initializer does not match type. Output in. Oh, so maybe because I'm missing a transform the clip rect here. And then I guess in the fragment shader we have the clip rect. Where's that? Oh, so it is basically at the very top. Oh wow, that's so easy, man. Holy. What? Point in rect. Ooh, point in rect. Does that actually work? There's no way that works, right? It's gotta be an error. Yeah, of course. Undeclared identifier, clip rect. Of course. Because I forgot to say input. And then the world position. Wait, world position. Oh, I need the world position too, guys. Is it interpolated? Probably not. I'm gonna answer your question. No interpolation. The reason why I'm switching is because OpenGL did not run quite well on other systems. And OpenGL did not work very well on other systems. There were a lot of issues. Ach so. Okay. Ja, alles gut. And so some people couldn't even start the game. And those people that could start the game sometimes would get weird issues. And so I tried to enable as much debugging as possible, as much debug logging as possible. But I could not catch all of the bugs because OpenGL doesn't report bugs very well. You don't get error feedback well on OpenGL. And so what I had to do is basically just trial and error a bunch of different things and hope that it works. And then these errors that I've gotten were so weird that I was unable to make the game run on the sample size of people that played the game that reported back to my Discord. I couldn't make the game run on, let's say it like this. I had 2 weeks to make the game run on every single system that got reported back to me, and I didn't manage to do it. And back when I released my game for the first time 2 years ago, when I was using Vulkan as a renderer, I literally fixed that in 2 to 3 days. And then everyone could run the game. And I never got another report back that they could not play my game because it didn't start. So that being said, oh, sorry, my Kleine was tut mir leid. Sorry, I was too loud. Sorry, I'm too loud. Sorry. So that being said, I remembered that time and I was like, I had such an easier time with Vulkan because Vulkan had the validation layers. It would report errors back to the users that could report back, and I was able to fix, using the validation layers, I was able to fix most of the errors in Vulkan and the Windows initialization that made the game run on all the systems, and I had no issues. And after having spent 3 days on this back then, and 2 years later, I'm more experienced with C++, I'm more experienced with graphics programming. I spent 2 weeks trying to fix this shit and I'm still unable to do it. And that's when I was like, okay, it takes me maybe a week at most to get my renderer fixed or changed from from OpenGL to DirectX. And then I will be able to... Anyways, so that's why I switched, because DirectX has better error reporting. Okay, and Zoe is tired of hearing me rant, so I'm just gonna shut up now. Sorry. Hello, Pizza, my man. Good morning. I missed you earlier. Good morning. Hope you're doing good, man. She's told you to stop yapping. Yeah, she did. World position. Okay, so we are a little bit debuffed right now because I only have one hand, and so I can't program as fast. But we need to supply the world position, which... How do we supply that? How do I get the world position? World position is vertex position. Wait, it's just the vertex position? Oh, interesting. Okay. Shift yoink. So all we need to do in the shader here is generate a... Oh, I just supply the vertex. Okay. Okay. Vertex position. Hello, fellow chat. Hello, Peter. Good morning, Zoe. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Did you use GL debug message callback? Yes. So here's the funny thing, Mr. Where are you? Mr. Secret Google Spy. I did use GL debug callback, and I think what's happening on some user systems is and I had the issue with DirectX too. Some users, when you want to use OpenGL debug reporting, you need to have downloaded the Windows SDK on your machine. If you buy a laptop, a gaming laptop, somewhere from a hardware store online, what is it called? Starforge, right? You buy a gaming laptop. By default, the gaming laptop does not have the Windows SDK installed. If you try to enable debug layers on a Windows machine that doesn't have this installed, you get an error message. Or you should be getting one at least, that's informing you that you can't enable the debug layers because it's not installed. In DirectX I get the error message. In OpenGL it seems to just run through without any error messages, but the window becomes unresponsive. And I'm supposed to know that when you don't have the Windows SDK installed, OpenGL doesn't give you an error message when asking for debug layers. It just runs through and makes the window unresponsive? I'm supposed to know that? How the fuck am I supposed to know that? The only reason why I'm suspecting this behavior is because we got an error on the same machine that couldn't run OpenGL before, saying that it cannot query the debug. It couldn't start the program because it couldn't load the debug symbols or the debug layer. Language around the child cakes. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Zoe. What are you doing? Hallo? Hallo? Schön, dass du da bist. Hallo? Hallo? Duki, duki, duki? Duki, 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 duki. You just check if the extension debug is supported. Yeah. Yes, Chris, you're right. But if you know that, right? If you know that, you know that. I tried Googling this, man. Try Googling window unresponsive in OpenGL. And OpenGL doesn't give you a single error message when you're trying to get the debug layers. It just runs through, initializes OpenGL, no problem. Shows the window for 5 seconds. Yeah? Bro, when open... Anyways, so... Oh, we have 2 zeros here, so you did that. We kinda need that, you know? So that's the world position. That's the world position, And then in the front... Uh-huh. Wait, this is interpolated though. Wait, I want this to be interpolated though. Uh-huh. Yeah. No, Zoe is just trying to talk, but she can't talk yet. So she's just trying. She's actually happy. Like she's chilling. I'm going C++. Java made the C part release with very careful dev and then have the potato game code in Java. I'm going C++ Java, make the C part release with very careful dev and then have the potato game code in Java. Why don't you write everything in C, bro? Tinspin. Why do you have to add a Java layer on top? Why do you have to deal with two programming languages? I feel like that's making it more difficult for you to debug. She's already ranting as much as him. Hey Zoe, that's my microphone. I need that. Let's see. Do we get an error? Yes. Compiled shader. Undeclared identifier clip rect. Of course. Because it is called input.cliprect. 8. Ah, here is input. I forgot. Input dot. Input dot. Why would you speak English to your toddler? When I'm German, shouldn't you speak German or whatever? She's gonna learn German. She learns German. She learns German when I speak to her off stream. She will learn English because I'll speak a lot of English on stream. She will learn English in school. I'll help her learn English as well. And she will learn Albanian because all of the Albanian people in our family will talk Albanian to her. She will learn 3 languages growing up. Zoe? Oh my god, it works. Clip rectangles work, guys. Did you see that? Do you see this? The game is almost done. This is a little concerning, actually, is it? No, I think that's fine. We can fix this. Yeah, look at this, Zoe. Look, that's my game. Oh yeah, we need to fix that too. That's a shader thing. And particles don't work yet either. Yeah, so that is, by the way, that's the attack range circle. That's another shader thing. But for the most part... it works, guys. It just works. Look at this. We don't have trails, but I can add the trails off screen. That's fine. It's just another shader. Little render dog, check. I think there is a little offset here going on. We'll have to see. The colors looks weird. Yeah, because I'm not applying ambient light. Detail is missing. Yeah. How many? Hey, guys, we can now test. Oh, F12 is not the correct button to press. Zoe! I have a feeling that it looks correct there. Everything is in a correct location. Ja, Zoe ist gonna... Zoe unterhält euch jetzt. In Englisch. Let's see here. How much... we are up at 168, guys. For the frame. The entire frame. Hey, Cakez, how can I go forward from your video? How can I go forward from your video about making a game in C++? I want to improve the final game. Thanks a lot. The best way to go forward is... The best way to go forward is to experiment. Hey, Zoe! I'm talking! Present 0 with the current swap chain for unlocked FPS. We are down 8x, or let's say 4x. However, we're not doing everything that the other shader is capable of doing yet. So, and this is really dark. And we're not doing the lighting and the post-processing as well. So there might still be... We will still probably go down in FPS. But I think it will be faster than OpenGL. Currently A. Yeah, she's saying A all the time, exactly. And Guy, Face, Chedge, Kennedish, thank you guys for following. Kennedy, sorry, Kennedy. Okay. Sorry. Excuse me. Where can I find sources? I mean, where you learn from. The way I learned, bro, is by trying out different things. So, let me help you, if I can. If Zoe lets me speak. You have the Celeste clone, right? You managed to get to the last part of the Celeste clone. You managed to get to the last part of the Celeste clone, right? What do you want to do now in the game? What do you want to change? What do you want to add to the game, gameplay-wise? What do you want to do? Tell me. Like, you should have an idea of what you want to do next. Like, you can run, you can jump, right? What do you want to do next? Hey! Zoe! Hello, super weather here today. Yeah, it's great weather, right? It's really cold, too. So, Baldigon, what do you want to do? Answer that question. It will solve all your issues. Trust me. What do you want to do? Think about it. Guys, you can't really give him advice because he doesn't know what he wants to do yet. Like, you can tell him to learn some basic C++ stuff. Download Unity. Hey, Zoe! You moved the thing up! Rendering option outline. Oh, that's the rendering option that I added in, didn't I? Linear filtering, pre-multiply, noise overlay. Render circle. Hey, Zoe, I need to... You need to... Stop! I'm going to do a tutorial, the Celeste... I'm going to do that tutorial, the Celeste one. I recently finished the circle shooting dots. Very, very beginner. Wait, I thought... Wait, didn't you say you followed my tutorial? From your video about making a game in C++. Oh, which video do you mean, then? Yeah, the last one. Not the Celeste one. Oh, wait. The best tips to get started in making a game in C++ is that what you mean? Let me see here. Stop. That's a keyboard. You can't put it on the keyboard. This guy knows how to react, man. So Quinn69 made a video. Wait, wasn't it? He made... someone made a video about him, a professional gamer. 2025. And then he reacted to his own video. I need to do what he's doing, man. Holy... Where am I? Let's see here. Channel. Omega Brain, lol, yeah. Let's see, videos. You mean... Where is it though? Advice to learn C++ game dev, this one. You mean this one right here? Best advice to learn C++ game dev. I mean, you should follow the advice if you want to make a game. The Raylib one, full game in C++. Ah, this one. Yeah, do you have a game idea? Bro? Do you have a game idea? I think I say this in the video too. What idea for a game do you have? You want to make a game or what? I'm in the shit, right? No, you're not in the shit. I'm just asking you a real question. I really mean it, bro. I want to help you. I'm not angry. Absolutely not. I'm just trying to help you, bro. Because if I was in your shoes, I would think about a game that I want to make and then use the Raylib setup in C. Use the Raylib setup in C to start off with that ground. You have font, you have texture loading. If you don't know how to load textures, if you don't know how to load textures in C++, Google that. In Raylib, Google how to load textures in Raylib. Load a texture, draw a character, make the game that you want to make. Make a character move. Instead of... I want to make a simple RPG game. 2D or 3D? Dookie 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 doo, dookie 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 doo, dookie 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 doo, dookie, dookie dookie. 2D because my time is getting shorter. Then, bro, the Raylib tutorial that I made on YouTube. From that starting point, load a texture with a character, try to animate the texture, and figure it out yourself how you can animate the character. If you figure out a solution yourself, that's your solution. That's fine, man. I think you're looking for a tutorial to tell you how to make an RPG game. You don't need that. Because you already know how to get input. I can't speak! You already know how to get input, you already know how to load textures, you already know how to make a character move, you already have projectiles, you already have enemies. Now make them look different, make your character move, animate your character using a sprite sheet. Google how to load a texture in Raylib. You already have everything you do. Start with a simple character, make that move. Like we did in the tutorial, but now use a sprite sheet instead of just a circle if you want to. That's how you can do this, man. Hey, Cakez, I'm new to programming. Couldn't tell you what you do. You're not... You're not new to programming, you're lying. Okay, I cannot do the attack range circle, guys. Oh my god, she's like dying, like god damn. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do, guys. Goodness. Let me see. Dun 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 dun. Okay, my brothers. Whoopsie. Today is Valentine's Day. My wife will kill me if I stay too long. Zoe won't let me speak anyways. Who do you want me to rate? Rizoma? Or Jackie Codes? Forsen? I'm not gonna rate Forsen. And I'm not rating Pirate Software. Quinn? I'm not rating Quinn. The Zig guy? I'm gonna rate Rizoma then. I should rate Jackie though. She rated me, I think she rated me 2 times. I'm gonna rate Jackie Codes. Jackie underscore codes. Yeah, guys, I'm sorry that I have to leave early today. Would love to do more, but Zoe won't let me speak anyways. Zoe won't let me speak anyways. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. And I appreciate all of you guys supporting me. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you had fun. And hopefully by the time I come online Monday, I will have, you know, replaced all of the rendering stuff here into the GLSL or the HLSL pipeline. And hopefully it will just work, man. That would be amazing. So you want to say something? The microphone. Thank you so much, man. Really appreciate it, bro. You make your game, bro. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Thank you guys for the support, okay? I'll see you all on Monday. Peace. Peace.